Hello. Apparently BAFTA, the British Academy of Film and Television Arts, announces the most influential video game of all time. And it's a real head scratcher? Let's go check it out, shall we? So here's the article. BAFTA announces the most influential video game of all time. It's a real head scratcher. Yes, I stole the headline as my opener for this video. Leave your hate comments down below. But it was written by Vicky Blake, and for some reason I think of Vicky Vale but from Batman. But her name's Vicky Blake. So let's read it. Here's Shenmue 3, so let's see. BAFTA, the UK independent arts charity celebrating excellence in film, games, and TV, has just revealed the most influential video game of all time, and it's probably not what you think it is. BAFTA polled the British public to discover that while games like GTA, Tetris, World of Warcraft, Minecraft, Doom, and Half-Life 2 do make the list, the top, as ranked by number of votes received, is Shenmue. It's Shenmue. Kind of really happy with Shenmue. Shenmue was the first game I streamed. I started trying to be a full-time streamer content creator. It was because I always wanted to stream. When I started streaming full-time, I wanted to stream games that were on my bucket list. And the Shenmue series was on top of that list. I remember X-Play doing a skit on Shenmue, looking for sailors.
And his well-known preoccupation with seamen.
Do you know any places where sailors like to hang out around here?
You say sailors, but you don't mean just any sailor, do you?
And talk about how you should check out both Shenmue and Shenmue 2. And you definitely need to check out the Shenmue series. It's a good series. I think it's on PC too, so you can get it like almost any on console and PC. But I'm happy as Shenmue is the top influential game, at least by the British public anyway. That's pretty cool. So let's see what I have to say. Action adventure game Shenmue, released in 1999 on Dreamcast, definitely was a jump ahead at the time. It was leaps and bounds. In 1999, Shenmue did a lot of things. It followed Ryo Hazuki's quest to avenge his father's death in what BAFTA calls a detailed, open-world setting that truly captures the essence of Yokosuka in the 80s. That's for sure. I love Shenmue because of the environment. Because you spend all your time in this town, and you just feel like eventually you just feel like you're living there yourself. You're in the 80s Tokyo, just going about your day because it goes through a 24-hour system, and all the people there you get to know, and different things happen at certain times, and I don't know, you get really engrossed in the world. It's really cool. Definitely, Shenmue 2, I didn't feel like it did as good a job, but the original Shenmue, really felt like I was really in the 1980s Japan. Really, I really love it. So pioneering first-person shooter, Doom secured won the prize, while 1985 Super Mario Bros. Took the bronze. I guess people would think maybe Super Mario would be really top, but I don't know. Maybe because I love Shenmue, I'm kind of biased, but Doom, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, it was a shooter. I mean, the original Doom I just played that a couple weeks ago for my retro play. You can go check it out. I really enjoyed it. Definitely for the time, for first-person shooter. I love me some Shenmue, so I'm happy. So Half-Life and Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time round out the rest of the top 5, respectively. Half-Life's a good game. I just played that too. And actually, that was really good. That's good story and combat. I just think that playing with a mouse and keyboard. And Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, I owned that. That was one of the games I owned on the N64 back in the day. I even had the guidebook, and I beat it. Got all the fairies and all the hearts. And then interestingly, games like Grand Theft Auto 5, of course, that's like the most popular Grand Theft Auto game, it seems. It's still going online anyway. Halo and Fortnite, of course, Fortnite, are conspicuously absent. Oh, interesting. So that's what interesting. Games like Grand Theft Auto 5, Halo, and Fortnite are absent. So very popular games nowadays. Well, Halo is kind of older, but Fortnite and Grand Theft Auto 5 still, all the youngings are still playing that. It's still very popular, but didn't make the list. But I can kind of see why. I don't think they're really that really that influential. I mean, maybe for money-wise, but I don't know any other way. He did anything for the video games itself, industry. I am deeply honored and grateful that Shenmue has been selected as the most influential video game of all time, said Yu Suzuki, creator of Shenmue franchise. At its inception, we set out to explore the question, how real can a game become, aiming to portray a world and story unpredicted in scale and detail. This distinction serves as a powerful reminder that the challenge we embrace continues to resonate with and inspire so many people even today. It is truly the greatest of encouragement. Yay! Shenmue video. Above all, we would like to express a heartfelt thanks to fans around the world who have continued to love and support Shenmue. Suzuki added, your passion and encouragement have guided this journey every step of the way. And the story is not over yet. There's more to come. Thank you very much. We have Shenmue 4, still hoping for Shenmue 4. So I know there's people out there, I think every month they put out there trying to, petition to keep Shenmue going, make a Shenmue 4. So I believe Shenmue 3 was pretty much made because of the fans' passion for it. They really wanted to continue, and they did, and that's what they're still doing today with trying to make a 4 because Shenmue 3 ended on a cliff on a how would say it? A cliffhanger? Well, maybe not a cliffhanger, but kind of didn't have it. Like, still has had a pop ending. All 3 games, none of them really had a pop ending. It just keeps going. So he hasn't avenged his spoiler, but he hasn't avenged his father's death yet. Still, so really interesting. So here's the list of the top 21 most influential games of all time, as voted by the public, the British public. So I don't know what that really says. No offense to the British, but at least I agree they have good taste with Shenmue. So Shenmue, 1999, Doom, number 2 in 1993. Coming in third is Super Mario Brothers, 1985. Half-Life is number 4, came out in 1998. Then number 5, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, 1998. Minecraft was 6, 2011. I can see that. I mean, I was too old for Minecraft, but for the kids, it's like a video game version of Legos. You pretty much create anything, so I can see how that could be influential. Really stirs the creative mind of kids. 7, Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2. That just came out 2025. I've heard good things about the original one. The second one's supposed to be good too, but I know there was some kind of controversy with the whole how you could choose to have who you can sleep with and stuff, romance, but it is what it is. Then 8 is Super Mario 64. That's a good game, 1996. Number 9, Half-Life 2, 2004. I'm currently streaming that game, and it is good. The Sims, and this comes in number 10. Again, okay, I can see The Sims. I mean, you pretty much play God. You can make yourself into the people you know, and you control them and tell them what to do. You can make them not use the bathroom. You can, take the bathroom toilet from them and they have to pee their pants, and you can make them starve and stuff. Definitely, I can see how it could be influential, even for games afterwards that came after The Sims. Like that new one that came out, that South Korean game. It's kind of like The Sims. So I have no desire to play it, but I hear it's pretty much like The Sims. 11 is Tetris, 1984, of course. Tetris, that's a big game. It might not look like it nowadays, but it was for the time. 12 is Tomb Raider, original Tomb Raider, 1996. Yes, the OG Lara Croft and her boo physics. And then 13 is Pong. That's like the first video game ever, so I can kind of see why that would be on the list. That pretty much changed how games that made games what they are today, because of good old Pong. We realized the whole 2 little white sticks bouncing a ball back and forth would cause what we have today, but definitely was the start of something big. And 14 is Metal Gear Solid, 1998. Solid Snake. 15, World of Warcraft, sorry. I'm more of a Final Fantasy 14 player, but I can see why WoW is big. It's one of the biggest MMOs and still going today after, 21 years, so I can see that. Baldur's Gate 3, 2023. I guess because of the graphics and the story you can do. The Final Fantasy VII is 1997. It's a I don't know if I guess because it's the first 3D Final Fantasy game. I mean, I started with 10, and that was a big leap because not only the graphics, but it had um voice in it. But I guess 7 is a pretty popular one. Most people say pretty much love 7 and they made the remakes and all, so but 6 is good too. I wanna go back and play 6. I only never really played 6. I only played a little bit of 6. I know 6 is really good too. But again, I can see 7 because so many people love 7 and it's become such a cultural hit. 18 Dark Souls, 2011. Okay, that's a really hard game. I think that's why people like it too for the challenge. The 19 Grand Theft Auto 3. That's interesting. I never played 3. I played 4. Is 3 or no? Oh, 3. I'm thinking there's San Andreas. That's not 3. That's a separate one, isn't it? Grand Theft Auto 3, 2001. Then of course Skyrim. It's still going today with all the mods that people have made of it. So I can see that 2011. Then 21 is the original Grand Theft Auto, 1997. So Grand Theft Auto's on there twice. Hmm. I can see that too. That was the first one. This time you can win over hookers and stuff. Right? I never played the original on the that was PlayStation. I was thinking it's probably the first time you can win hookers over and get your money back, respectively. So 2025 BAFTA Game Awards are set to take place, on Tuesday, April 8th, that's tomorrow, 2025. Senya's Saga, Hellblade 2, Astral Bot, and Still Wakes. The Deep lead the nominations with 11. Well, Astral Bot and Still Wakes the Deep, okay, I don't know what that game is, leads the nominations with 11, 8 and 8 nominations respectively. Thank goodness you're here. Also received 7 nominations. I have no idea what that game is either. Black Myth Wukong, I know that game, has 6, and Helldiver 2, I know Helldiver 2 is up for 5 awards. 2024 BAFTA Game Award winners included Baldur's Gate 3, which secured 5 wins, including Best Game, with other wins for Alan Wake 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Viewfinder. So there you go. It was an IGN article. So it looks like Shenmue was the top, according to the British public anyway, was the top most influential video game of all times. I'm really happy with that. I love Shenmue. I played all 3 Shenmue. I actually really enjoyed Shenmue 3. I know Shenmue 3, people have mixed reactions. Either you like it or you don't like it. I thought it kind of brought back some of the original Shenmue aspects of it. At least being in the town, that you're pretty much in the same town, like, for the whole time, like in the first one. I mean, kind of the same in the second one, but the city is just, I feel like the city was a little too big and didn't really get to know the people as well as like in the first game where you kind of, you really get to know everybody because you're there every day from, from what sunrise to sunset, and you see the drunks come out and stuff, the guys, and it's just a really great game. Go check out Shenmue. Definitely check it out on the Xbox, PlayStation, or on PC, Steam, probably good old games. Definitely go check out Shenmue. I'm happy Shenmue is on top of the list. I'm sure, I think Shenmue Dojo, go follow them. They're on YouTube. They're really big supporters of the Shenmue series and really trying to get Shenmue 4 created. But I'm really happy. I'm really happy that Shenmue's on top of the list. At least going to the British. I don't know, did the same poll for American audience. I don't know what would be the top one, but I'm glad at least Shenmue is still getting recognition. It's getting recognition it deserves. Really happy, and maybe this will definitely help push for Shenmue 4. So I'm really excited. So what are your thoughts on this list? Are you happy that Shenmue is on top? Or do you think it should have been something else? Please leave your comments down below. Love to hear from you. Until then, I will catch you next time. Bye.